There's something to be said about a sense of security that's clearly made it worth investing in among what's become an absolute ocean of home security tech. The original Ring video doorbell remains one of the best and least expensive video doorbells money can buy, and it plays an integral role in the peace of mind when you're not at home to keep watch. The Ring is easy to set up and battery operated. It connects wirelessly to your router, which is what allows you to watch it from your phone or your computer, no matter where you are. It also has two-way audio in case you need to speak with the mailman, or perhaps the package thief who is trying to take your deliveries, whoever else might be at your door. Whether you're at the office or you just don't feel like getting out of bed, if seeing the action live isn't enough for a few quid a month, you can record live events for up to 60 days, or for about £10 a month for an unlimited number of Ring devices at the one address. If you live in an area that's prone to missing packages, it can be crucial in obtaining important details about what went missing, when and by whom. One of my favourite things about the Ring though doesn't have anything to do with my own front porch at all, but the front porches of all the neighbours, because it has a really good community app. The Ring connects you with nearby residents, where you can share, view and comment on any suspicious behaviour recorded on the feed, as well as receive notifications when crimes are reported in your area. The Neighbours feed also has a standalone app that's free for anyone, whether you have a Ring or you don't have a Ring. The Ring seems to really care about making its hardware and its software well equipped to keep communities safe, and for that reason, at just under 100 quid, it's an absolute must for me right now. Drones are still very much on trend at the moment. They're really fun to fly, and while they have some really practical and futuristic uses, most of us probably just use them as a toy for grown-ups. But they're not just for grown-ups. Rise Robotics and DJI have teamed up to create the Tello quadcopter. It's a drone made with kids in mind. Not only does Tello have many of the same features you'll find in the top drone brands, that is a lightweight body, flight stabilisation and an HD camera that will stream to your phone or tablet, but it's also a very powerful learning tool. Tello uses Scratch, which is an MIT program designed to teach kids to code using block-based coding. Kids and adults alike will be able to move around blocks of code, unlocking tricks and flight patterns. Of course, drones can be somewhat dangerous, which is why Tello includes a host of thoughtful safety features built in to keep your flight hijinks fun and harmless. Pair those with the HD camera and a vision processing unit from Intel, and Tello can detect and avoid collisions. If you're still airborne beyond its 13-minute lifespan, the low battery protection will kick in and automatically land the device safely. The Tello Copter drone is a great buy at 99 quid and a solid drone in its own right. But its educational potential makes it even more than just an entertaining novelty. Here you can see some footage that was taken with the camera. Add this one to your list for both fun for the young and for the old. Wireless mesh networks have gotten pretty popular over the last couple of years, and the Google Wi-Fi system is just one particularly good version of that idea. It's simple. Instead of having one access point as close to the middle of your house as possible, you can place a number of access points in areas where you'll need the internet the most, thus vanquishing dead zones and giving you the same, hopefully fast internet speeds from anywhere on your property. To keep this under budget, we're going to look at using just a single unit for the moment. Google Wi-Fi will cost you just shy of 100 quid for the single hub, and that'll cover a home of about 500 to 1500 square feet. This might be plenty for city dwellers or those in smaller properties. However, to make the most out of the system, you can purchase up to 3 units that Google promises can cover upwards of 4,500 square feet, which should cover all you in those mansions. The mesh feature isn't the only thing that the Google Wi-Fi has up its sleeve though. Let's not sugarcoat it. Dealing with a router can be very annoying. For one thing, they're pretty clunky to manage, with a browser interface that always looks like it's from the 90s. This, on the other hand, is one of the most user-friendly routers I've ever used. You set it all up using the Google Wi-Fi app, and I don't need to bore you with the details, but it will take you about 10 minutes from start to finish to set it all up, and you can control everything in the same place with a modern app. Who'd have thought it was even possible, eh? You can control what devices are getting internet in their set schedules for the kids, or perhaps even yourself if you have the willpower. Or you can turn it off when you're not home and deny your housemates their internet goodness. It's all possible. Lastly, Google Wi-Fi offers some really substantial privacy benefits that you don't always see with other router manufacturers. According to their own documentation, it won't track the websites you visit, nor collect the content from any traffic on the network. Furthermore, there are 3 additional policy-related features you can toggle on or off, but just be aware that these may affect your ability to use some of the features on the router. Google Wi-Fi is a great modern solution that will see your home covered in internet goodness. My next pick is the Anker Soundcore Flare. Now this is a speaker that not only looks good, but it sounds good too. And you'd be pretty surprised how much power you can get out of it. Not to mention, it's got a 360 speaker, so no matter where you place it in the room, you're still going to get that crisp sound. This works really well, for example, if you stick it on a coffee table. You don't have to put it right in the corner. You can have it right in the middle between everyone, and everyone gets the same sound. On top of that, you get RGB lights, which flash and pulse depending on the music you're listening to, which is a nice, unique feature. It comes with an app, so if you want to customise the lighting with different themes, you can do it right from there. It's also P67 water resistant, so you can leave it out in the rain, you can take it in the pool. I wouldn't take it scuba diving, but it's going to outlast all those little accidents, which is very handy. If you get more than one sound core, you can use them together off the same Bluetooth device, and you can get them playing in stereo, which sounds very good. They won PCMag.com's best budget speaker, and it's in our mid-range of about 60 or 70 quid. Well worth picking up. This next one will wake you up, the Wakako Nanopresso. This little device is unique and very cool. It enables you to have a shot of espresso wherever you have a given moment and some hot water. The Nanopresso looks great and feels great. It's very well made and comes with a hard shell case, so you can take it everywhere without damaging it. It has several pieces that break off from the main body, including the portafilter up top, under which you'll find a filter where you'll ultimately put your espresso. Then there's the water tank down below that contains a scoop and a brush, and at the very bottom is your espresso cup. So all you do is take your scoop out, fill it with your favourite espresso ground coffee, put the filter into it face down, it'll fit perfectly, then just flip it over and use it to lightly tamp down the espresso. Fill the water tank with hot water, and it's time to start pumping. You pump roughly 1 per second for about 7 pumps. That will start pulling the shot through, and then you need about 20 to 30 pumps to finish it off. Then there's nothing left to do but sip and enjoy. It's a great tool for camping, or really just any time you want an espresso and you're in the mood for a nice smooth shot. You can get the barista kit as well if you want a nice double espresso, and for the both of them I think you can still get it under 100 quid, but for the Nanopresso itself you're looking at about 50 quid. Perfect for those outdoorsy kinds.